The new ATTE is probably one of the most anticipated LEGO Star Wars sets in a while for good reason. It's been over 10 years since LEGO did the proper one, so the prequel fans finally have something to look forward to. But not only that, this one includes 8 minifigures, great for army building purposes, with the highlight being Phase 2 Commander Cody, a highly requested minifigure by the LEGO Star Wars fans. His prints look really good, somewhat worn down and maybe battle damaged, and in the back you can also see the jetpack print. His helmet has the orange visor, the first time ever we see this helmet in this color, and this set actually came with 3 extras and 4 antennas, which aren't used at all. He also has a different clone head when you compare him to the other 4 troopers the set has. With the set we also get 3 regular 212th clone troopers that, although similar, you can see how the prints are different from Cody on all aspects. Finally, on the clone army side, we have the 212th clone gunner, no orange markings on his gear at all, with again very nicely decorated helmet, torso and legs. Looking at this lineup, you can kinda see how this is an amazing army building set, right? All of them have a blaster of different sizes to fight against the droid army, completely overpowered in this set with only 3 regular battle droids with blasters and a spider droid, featuring some nice part usage like grey battle droid torsos for the legs, a minifigure telephone element for the eyes, and a saber element as the antenna. Onto the ATTE Walker itself, it looks really impressive. There's a top handle for you to carry it around, and you can kinda see that this is front heavy. The 6 feet and legs are quite loose, connected to frictionless Technic pins, but when placed on the ground will default to their resting position, with the only difference being the middle ones that are a bit looser and can be posed in a number of different ways. Onto the front of the Walker there's the standard dark red cockpit with enough room for a single minifigure and can be accessed by sliding it out. It stays in place due to the Technic cross axle down here. Around the cockpit there's 4 turrets that can all be adjusted in a lot of different ways, and at the top the main turret, quite long, can be rotated 360 degrees with some degree of movement to aim up and down. The 2 mandatory stud shooter Star Wars sets need to have, and a seating position for the gunner. This whole piece can be lifted to reveal a platform that can hold 2 minifigures, as well as a crate with white goggles and a grenade holder. Access inside is quite difficult for my adult-sized hands, I feel, but kids should have no problem handling this, I'd assume. Onto the back there's 2 extra turrets that can be moved in a similar fashion as the front ones, and this whole section can be opened for a more spacious interior that can carry up to 5 minifigures. There's a control panel for the back turret, I'm assuming, a blaster holder and a silver cup. I think it's really cool how this opens and closes and has a lot more space for play when compared to the front opening section. This is where you can see most of the stickers used, though the total amount on this set isn't all that terrible, and as for the overall design of the Walker, I was a bit afraid that the gaps would be kinda terrible where all the different hull sections come together, and even though the gaps are quite noticeable, I don't mind them all that much, to be honest. I know how hard it is to design around angled sections like this, so there's that. Somewhere down the line LEGO might decide to do an UCS ATTE Walker, so if they do, I want to see these gaps be completely shut down though. This is a somewhat LEGO Technic heavy kind of build, which is not my favorite thing in the world, and having to build 6 legs and 4 side panels in pretty much the exact same way wasn't all that enjoyable to do. But then again, I'm a big fan of the prequels, watched them as a kid in the cinema, so there's a bit of nostalgia that needs to be factored in and made the build enjoyable to me personally, despite the things I mentioned before. The price on this is also something that can be a pain point for some. $140 for little over 1000 pieces is a really bad price per piece ratio LEGO product. It will still fly off the shelves given the desirability of the minifigures, especially the Phase 2 Commander Cody and the army building potential, but maybe going for $110 or $120 would have made this LEGO set almost perfect. The real question though is, how many will you be buying, right? Subscribe for the LEGO Star Wars Justifier review coming soon, and I'll see you all in the next one.